yeah. Recipes for life, yeah. Cooking with Debbie and friends.
Hi, everybody. Oh, I'm so glad to see you, and I'm so glad to have made some connections with some of you before we even started the show. Thank you so much for joining me here. You know, we're all in this together. And I believe that this show is important. It's important for me to connect with you, and I hope you're feeling the same way about connecting with me. Travis is going to help me read some of the comments. And today, as you heard in the song, we're cooking, but we also have recipes for life. And today, that's what our show is going to focus on, recipes for life. And I'm so curious to see who's here. Okay, Denise Casarks?
Denise, nope. Denise Wheatley Ferguson.
No, Debbie Ferguson.
I'm sorry.
Dennis Gaxiola and David Gentilari. Welcome. Thank you so much.
Guys.
And
my dad.
My father-in-law. And Suzanne Denlinger. And hello, everybody, and welcome. So today's recipe is going to be really quick. My heart is with some of these families who have kids that they're responsible for right now. You didn't expect this to happen. Everything came crashing down, and now you have to take care of not only just the physicality of your little ones, but now education. And those of you that are bringing up high schoolers, oh my gosh, you know, now all those hormones are getting locked in your house, and there's so many disappointments for some of these kids. So that's where my heart is. And when Travis and I take walks and we talk, we think about that time in our life when we had that. So today's show is dedicated to you. I've got some advice from 2 teachers at 2 different levels, and from a licensed marriage family therapist who is sharing how you can take care of you. So, all right, to the parents, first of all, I know we've been talking a lot about fun recipes and stuff to make, but today it's all about the easy girl. It's all about the easy guy. Here's what we're doing. Can you bring that over? He's so excited. We actually made.
Plate that stuff, baby.
You want me to plate it already?
Yes, so I can show
We
them
actually
up close.
made fish sticks and French fries. We made fish sticks and French fries. They were frozen. I put them on a tray with some foil.
Can I just say, when we were at the store and I pulled the fish sticks out of the freezer thing, she looked at me and said, "Are you kidding me, really?" But this is something.
Never had 'em.
I grew up in public school on Fridays sometimes, and you'd walk towards lunch, and you get that big smell of the fish sticks and French fries. Even just the thought of it brings back really fond memories of school. But it's very delicious. Might not be the most healthful way to
but that's
feed
okay.
your family.
That's okay.
Got a little fish sticks.
So
Fish sticks and French fries.
yeah. I disappeared out of view there. Anyways, hello everybody again. So this is all about easy peasy today. No dishes. I hear that moms are doing dishes 1.5 million times a day. So I've got some advice for you. The fish sticks, I took these cute little paper cups, and what you can do is you can put your fish sticks in here with some French fries.
Feel like a fancy restaurant to go to with it.
You know, and they're ready to go. No plates to wash. And then when it comes to your condiments, because kids love condiments, you can do little cupcake liners. Again, I know,
smother it
or
on
just
top.
put some ketchup or ranch or barbecue, whatever you like. But you can actually put your sauces right here, right there. And you're ready with your ketchup, your barbecue, whatever your family likes. You give them their cup, go away and eat. Go away and eat, right? Be easy on yourself. Don't wait until Friday. If you have to do this on a Wednesday, do it. So I've got the fish and sticks, and these worked out really well. Just read the directions, 8 minutes on one side, flip, 8 minutes on the other. And it's such a blessing that fish sticks and French fries cook at the same heat and for the same time. So I'm going to give you those over there.
Now, when you thought of doing this particular meal, we had been talking about the difficulties that homeschooling moms are going through and how sometimes you need just a quick and easy meal, something that's good for the kids. I mean, obviously it's got some vitamins and stuff in there. You don't want to do this every night.
No.
But this is a way that you can give your family a great meal and take some of that workload off of yourself, because the overall theme from everyone we were talking to is stress and responsibilities just wearing these moms and dads down out
Right.
there.
You've got enough to do. And like one point that Denise Casares brought up is that this was kind of forced onto you, a lot of parents. You had no warning and everything changed completely, drastically, and quickly. So we're just trying to give you some ways to cope, and this is one of them. I know that I'm using a lot of paper here, but you know, we are cutting back on gasoline and other things, other resources. So I think paper is okay right now. If it's for your sanity, do some paper. Also, a lot of you are writing, oh my gosh, I'm doing dishes every 10 seconds. Pull out your plastic cups and start writing it down. Here's for a little guy, David. Here's for you, David. Here, you use this cup. You use it all day. This is your
David.
cup, David, all day, right? And I have one for you, Travis. You are King COVID.
Hey, man.
King COVID, and I'm the quarantine queen. But we have our paper cups ready to go at the end of the day. You drop them in the trash. It's that easy, because I know dishes are really getting to a lot of you, and I would love to see some comments. He's putting some ketchup on there. Get ketchup, ranch, tartar sauce,
If you can do tartar sauce.
malt vinegar. All I put was seasoned salt onto the French fries. And for dessert, this is really a school time lunch. Dessert, if you have a can of fruit in simple juice, this is great over some cottage cheese, over some yogurt, or even applesauce. Pull that applesauce out for dinner and let them have it. And then I also have something in the freezer if you would be so kind enough.
So you're giving them permission to scale it back at least for one meal, right?
Scale it back. One
What about
meal,
before?
2 meal.
Oh,
Dessert.
really? Okay.
So for dessert, why not? Why not? It's been a hot day here in California, and why not an Otter Pop for dessert? So again, have fun, relax. Don't mess with cooking and dishes and you know, just have fun with the kids. Let them have a good time with their little cups or even a basket. You can do a basket and just line it with a piece of wax paper, and you're ready to go. Are you eating right now?
Yes, but a note for wives, moms, if you give me these, I'm gonna need this many. Don't just reserve 2 of these for me. I need a bunch
Hey,
of these.
Philo Solomon. He was one of my favorite cameramen on Place of Our Own on PBS, and we used to have a blast. Remember, Philo? We had such a good time. We were just so naughty sometimes. Teresa Rohr. Oh my gosh, Teresa Rohr. She's one of my smartest friends in the whole world with Loretta. Oh, hi, Loretta. And I'm so happy to see you guys. Thank you so much. I'm glad the sound came on. And my good friend Teresa is a doctor, and so I'm picturing her as one of the frontliners. And thank you for what you do. Thank you so much. So what I did today, I'm going to push all this away because now we're going to talk. We're going to talk seriously. I taught homeschool for my daughter's 5th grade and then again junior and senior year. So I was ready for it. She asked me and I prepped myself and I was ready for it. But my heart hurts for so many of you who weren't ready. And now this is a reality in your world. And I don't know what your work situation is. Maybe you're off work, but that doesn't mean you're stress-free. Many times you have even more stress. You're thinking about, you know, the bills and what you need to do and what you have to accomplish. And sometimes you're just not in the right mindset. Some of you may not be tech savvy. And one of our teachers interviewed said, trust your kids. They are more tech savvy than you think they are. So I know what that's like. And there were times that my husband would come home and he was lucky one of us was standing at the end of homeschool because it is a huge challenge. And again, I signed up for it and I have lots of support. I can only imagine if they sent your kids home on Friday and Monday you're expected to do this for the rest of the year. So something that all three of our experts, 2 teachers and licensed marriage therapist said, licensed family and marriage therapist said was, be easy on yourself. Be easy on yourself. This is a huge undertaking for so many of us. Lots of us, our lives were turned upside down. So the first and foremost, be easy on yourself. I'm going to start with the littles. And this is information that I got from Kelly, who is a teacher in Colorado. And she is a Bishop Amat grad. Go Lancers. And Kelsey. And Kelsey teaches 4th grade. And I asked her some questions like, what is important for you as the teacher about what your students are learning at this time at home? And she said the most important thing is for them to feel safe, loved, listened to, and calm. Why? Because if they don't feel these things, they cannot learn. So first and foremost, you need to take care of those 4 walls on your kids, that they feel safe, loved, listened to, and calm in this time. Their social emotional development is the most important part, and if they don't feel this, they can't retain. So she said reading will also help, because reading is an activity you can do together, and it's something to expand the education, and it's something that kind of calms the soul. One thing that's interesting about everybody I interviewed, nobody said anything about a schedule. So those of you that are like, up at 7, breakfast at 7:30, 8 o'clock, we're doing this, that, and the other. Nobody here is talking about a schedule. They're all talking about the well-being of your child and the well-being of you. Also, both teachers talked about office hours. They have office hours and they are reachable and they want to communicate with you. And they want to know things. They want to know how things in your house are doing. Do you have enough food? Do you have internet connection? How are you doing as a parent? Not that they want to become your counselor, but because all this affects the way that you are able to teach at home. Back to Kelsey, who teaches 4th grade, who said that kids are more tech savvy than we think they are. She said that ideally, she doesn't want her students to regress. So if you keep them on point, you're ahead of the game here. Keep them on point. And as both teachers said, and myself, I was a teacher, we know that the first 2 to 3 months is all catch up. That first 2 to 3 months is really important for us to review and bring everybody up to speed. Do I have any comments that people watching?
I don't know if mine are synced up with yours, but at one point, Deb Montague said, easy, sometimes, more like easy every day. And this is a mom that's right in the thick of it.
She's in the thick of it with 3 littles, and she's always at peace, this woman. Always at peace. And so, and you know what? She has this attitude, hey, it is what it is. And I think that's something that we all have to adapt at this point. Now, let's get back to our 4th grade teacher. She also wanted to let you parents know that you're not alone. She's hearing from a lot of parents that are trying to get their kid on the computer to access lessons, and the teachers are doing everything that they can do to make sure that that is possible. And there's lots of resources there that gives, like, I remember going to portals for geography and math, and there's a lot of places that you can go aside from your textbooks to cover the same lessons. But you do want to stay on your teacher's lesson plan, but trust me, there's somebody there in the admin that is going to help you in the administration that will help trying to, oh, there we are. Are we still there?
Yeah.
Did I leave you guys?
Looked like we dropped for a second there.
Oh, Denise Casares, who is somebody else I interviewed, and we're going to get to her interview in a minute. She said, remember, children don't need a perfect parent. They need a happy parent. And there's a lot going on. And these kids are going to pick up on it. Man, kids are not stupid. They are some of the smartest people on the planet. That's why they know how to dance on our last nerve. And because of that, they're They're little sponges and they're picking up everything. Do they need an overload of news? No, they certainly don't. In fact, we'll go to Melissa next. Melissa is teaches English at San Antonio Continuational School, also a Bishop Vermont grad. Go Lancers! And she said that what was I just talking about? Oh my gosh! Any of my old producers watching the show, how much do I miss your knowledge in my ear? That she says that they may not remember the lessons, but they'll remember how you feel. And right now is a really important time for them for their social emotional development, and they need to feel safe and calm. And that they have all these different ways that they can start learning. They can learn about science. They can learn about the earth. They can learn about the political system, they can learn about local government. There's so many opportunities for them to learn right now with what is going on. And she said that a lot of teachers are doing things to make things doable without parent support. You can get them on the computer and walk away. I've done that. You do need to come back and check. You do need to come back and check. Spoken as a parent here. But again, if you can't do it, there are resources to help you within the school. Something else both teachers spoke to, and that was communication, communication, communication. And they said they miss their kids too. And they want to see their kids. And they have office hours. So go ahead and give them a call, drop them an email, visit them on Zoom, get that extra whatever you might need from a teacher during his or her school day. They also wanted to make mention that they too have lives. They too have children. They do have meals to make. They also have a lot of meetings going on. My sister works for the school district and she's there for a lot of meetings. So administration meetings are still going on. So these teachers are not only teaching, but they're required to attend these meetings. So what we need, people, grace. We need a lot of grace and to understand we are all trying to do this together. She also said that she doesn't know, this is again, this is from Melissa, the continuational school. She said that she doesn't know what the future holds, but if you could keep your children on point with math and reading. So those are the two, because if you can do your math and you can do your reading, you are right there where she can meet you when you do get back into a classroom. All right, so I just have a little bit more time here. Deb Montague says, we celebrate the little wins. If he reads a book and wins the AR book, it's a win. And we take a break and play a game. See, there you go. Or walking and finding stuff and figuring out what it is. That's good, Deb. Now I want to talk to my beautiful niece, Denise. Is a lovely family member, but more important, she is a licensed marriage and family therapist. She's also the author of a book called The Pursuit of Happiness, and this is available on Amazon. And this is a workbook for people who are feeling anxiety or some depression. And this is probably for a teenager up through adult. And she has a morning checklist, and I'd like to read that to you. And we will post it later. We will get all this information posted for you so that you can check it out. Denise says, here's some thoughts for a checklist in the morning. And you check yes or no. This is a difficult and challenging time. Sometimes you'll get up and maybe that day isn't so difficult and you're not facing a lot of challenges. Maybe it's just hard to get out of bed that day. So you're going to be different on these different checklists. It has affected many different parts of your family. Has COVID and staying safer at home affected your family? It absolutely has. Where? In my finances, with my relationships, with my space, with school. She also says, you're allowed to miss your old life. I don't know if my job's going to come back. I'm a performer in Las Vegas. and I'm a performer on cruise ships. I don't know if my job's going to come back, and it's okay to grieve that. And for a lot of you high school seniors, you've been working all this time to walk in graduation and prom and grad night and all the visiting colleges. I know it's all stopped. And it's okay to be sad about that. It's okay to be even, upset with it. Of course you are. And for parents, when these kids are coming to you with these needs, we just have to listen. We just need to be there as they're dropping these truth bombs on us. So you are allowed to miss your old life. I love this one, Denise. You had very little warning that things were going to change so quickly and drastically. Absolutely. I got a phone call from my husband saying, you need to pick me up from work. I need to leave the company car here. I'm laid off. Wow. I mean, everything changed for us, and for you people schooling at home. It went from we'll be home for a month to we'll be home for 2 months to now the school year is over. And you're going to be doing it all by yourself there. So this has changed quickly and drastically. So that is the truth that you need to just accept. This last one, and this is what all three of these very, very smart women who participated in this research, they all echo this. Don't be too hard on yourself. This is a new experience for everybody. So thank you for letting me meet you where you are. Thank you for letting me be a little more serious with you today. I don't want to end on a note that is, down here. Let's lift you back up. Travis and I were in a video about dancing in my room. If you just YouTube dancing in my room in Spanish, we're raising a lot of money for the United Way. And it's a lot of fun. We had a lot of fun making the video, and it's going to a really good cause. So be sure to check that out. Again, Denise's book is available on Amazon. And, if you want to send your teacher an email just to say thank you, and I understand where you are, and just thank you for being there, I'm sure he or she would appreciate it. Okay.
So just to recap, you're doing easy dinners,
easy peasy,
easy desserts. Take some of that weight off of your shoulders. Give yourselves a break. For some, not just sometimes, but all the times. We love you, Deb. And the people that submitted this information, you're a godsend to share this info with our friends and the people that we love and are connected with. So thank you for sending this information.
Thank you so much.
Please tag us in your posts. We'd love to see you make some
we'd love to
meals.
see when you make this stuff.
We have a Cooking with Debbie on Instagram. It's just at Cooking with Debbie, spelled D-E-B-I. And we're going to post bonus clips there as well as recipes and some other things. And starting next Tuesday, we're going to make the production value go way up. We're going to put some additional stuff. It's going to be a lot of fun. But for this time...
Are we going to get a producer in here? I miss the producers. Philo, where are you? Can you come to my house and film me? Oh my gosh, we used to have so much fun. We're so naughty. Cooking with Debbie and her friends. That's you guys. Thank you so much for joining today. I see you next Tuesday.